Hi, my name is Margee Kerr. I'm a sociologist and author of the book Scream: Chilling Adventures in the Science of Fear.
Hey sci-fi fans, Aaron Sagers here, and I am at Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia, the oldest penitentiary in the world, which is a fitting place to be joined by Margee Kerr. Well, okay, Margee, you know this place is notoriously, supposedly haunted, Eastern State Penitentiary, and people come here to get scared. So when they come here, when they come to the Halloween Terror Behind the Walls attraction every year, what's happening in their brains? Like, why is coming to a haunted house a good thing, and what's going on with their brains when they come here to get scared?
Yeah, there are a lot of things happening that bring people out, and it does seem counterintuitive that we would want to be scared. But there are lots of things happening in our body when that fight or flight response is triggered that can feel pretty good when we're not in actual danger. So, for example, our body kicks our metabolism into high gear, and we're going to start burning all available sugar, turning that into energy. Our body's going to start pumping endorphins. You've got dopamine, all these different neurochemicals that are related to that nice kind of feeling. And again, if you're not really running from a bear or a monster, that can be interpreted as enjoyable and feel good and feel kind of almost primal, get back to your animal state. But there are a lot of other reasons too. People come because it does give them a little bit of a self-confidence boost. Even if the zombies aren't real, well, maybe they are real here, but even when you know that they're not real, you still do get a sense of satisfaction just making it through, kind of like running a marathon or rock climbing. You stressed your body, you got scared, and you're still alive. And so evolutionarily, that means you did something right. So you can kind of get a sense of confidence and maybe even a little bit of resilience out of doing these fun, safe, scary things.
Well, when I go through a haunted house, what's happening to me is I will get startled, and then I might go, "Ah!" and then I'll laugh, and then I continue on. Is that pretty typical? Like, what's happening when I have that kind of reaction?
Yeah, this is the genius of our brains, which are really incredible. So, you walk by a startling monster or, an air cannon or a flash of light, and our sympathetic nervous system says, oh my gosh, something is scary, and sounds the alarm. But then within milliseconds, you remember, oh, I'm in a safe place. I know that these things aren't real. And that screaming turns into laughter and eventual just kind of enjoyment as you continually realize you're with your friends, you're not really in danger. And so it's great. You can see kind of how the scream goes into laugh as you're making sense of where you are and hijacking that threat response in a positive way and making it work for you and feel good.
Is there a differentiation in your brain with being in a group and getting afraid versus being alone?
Yeah, absolutely. When we're together with friends, we tend to handle stress just much, much better. And it makes sense, that we would do better in groups, especially in most of human civilization. If we were facing threats, if we were together, we had a better chance of survival. So today, when we're with friends, when we're with people that we trust and we're scared, we can just kind of ride that wave a little bit more effectively without so many intense highs in real threat. But when it comes to being scared with friends, it can be all the more exciting and fun. Our emotions in those environments can kind of be contagious. So you see your friends screaming, and then you scream, and then you're both laughing. And it turns out that there is a real kind of physiological mechanisms at work that are bringing us closer together in those moments. We're releasing hormones like oxytocin, which can form more strong social bonds. It can also work the other way. So if you go to a haunted house with someone that you maybe don't really like, it could intensify that dislike. So you want to make sure you know who you're going with. But it can bring people closer together and create that strong bond. And it becomes a memory you look back on year after year.